Good afternoon again, everyone. It is 12:17, 12:18 in 1 second. As we keep on looking downtown Columbia, you're looking lovely right now. We keep clouds mixing with sunshine for the time being, but this is going to be something that transpires a little bit into the afternoon. You got to watch out for some spotty storms that will try to be popping up once all is said and done today. Sumter, though, looking lovely as well. Lexington over towards that way. Saluda, Newberry, more in the way of some warmth, but not as much warmth. A little cooler for our friends out that way. Looking at Winnsboro at 72, could say more of those similar temperatures out towards, again, the north and west. A bit more cloud cover out that way, but look at Camden, 77. Orangeburg down that way, mid-70s. So you'll notice, again, a good change where some of these temps have risen up a little bit more. Not everyone, though, is seeing that widespread sunshine. It's a little bit different dependent on where you are today, of course, centered around the Midlands. Continuing into the afternoon, though, we get to that spotty storm potential. I'll track it through for you. It's not that menacing, but it's still going to be there. And then we get to that weekend start. Oh, so many events going on into this Saturday, and it's looking great for all of them. Big thumbs up there. Sunday, still going to watch out for storm chances. That will work to rumble their way back in, but I'm still not too impressed here. It's going to be more spottiness. Look at this afternoon. So here's 2 o'clock. Still working to actually stay dry for most of us, but 4 or 5 p.m. seems to be a better time frame when things actually start to roll their way closer, at least into the middle of the Midlands, because everything is centered over Georgia right now, but it's pushing into eastern Georgia, so we'll be getting here relatively soon with anything of storm threats, but it's still a lot of disorganization. A few of those showers could easily become downpours and storms, though, even though it's not going to be a widespread organized sense. But please watch out for it, even though a good handful of you will stay dry this afternoon. Not everybody will be staying dry. So we keep on with that. We go into the nighttime period. Okay, here's more sunshine into Saturday. This is the easy day. Widespread. Nothing doing. Lower 80s for your afternoon highs. It's going to be a fantastic day. Smooth sailing there. Some clouds roll in. Here we go. Later on Saturday now, after that gorgeous day in the low 80s in the afternoon, we see a nice sunset. We go into Sunday morning. We're still staying mild here. We're continuing to keep with those winds out of the south and west. This is where we get a cold front to finally push through. So we can see some cloud cover roll in, followed up briefly by a quick stint of, once more, spotty storms. Boom, trying to settle in. But you notice a lot of that disorganization is there. Again, this is something that could easily fill in a little bit more once we actually track it through again going by tomorrow, because this is something that does confuse the futurecast a little bit when it's more in the spotty sense as opposed to a very organized line of storms. Has a hard time pinpointing where things should be. It's just going to be another day to remain weather aware as that cold front passes. Either way, it should be breezy, and still could see those little dotted storms popping up across the map and, of course, over your home area. Today, it's National Gardening Day. Love this one. Don't have a garden. I have a flower out in my balcony, though. Singular flower. Upper 70s, if this is something that, again, you're really into, love the yard work, the gardening, this is a day for you. We see the upper 70s. We're trying to hold steady with the sunshine, but you've got to be mindful of what we're going to see as we get over the next 3 to 5 hours or so, because we see that time frame. We can get the little storms to pop, even though we were to dry out in a big capacity for the start of the weekend. And that all starts tonight. 58 degrees, your low. We stay relatively mild. How about this one as we go into that start of the weekend? If you're maybe hitting the links, if you're going to see the Gamecock spring game, if you're going to be hitting up some of that fair food, festivals, anything around the Midlands, a fantastic Saturday awaits us, my friends. Then we go into Sunday, where we see that bit of a switch up. The isolated storm chances are back again. Still not impressed to say it's going to be widespread, though. It's just here and there storms, if you will, before we get back to a very dry pattern where we completely see things dry out, cool off a little bit, but a very nice working school week start is there as well.